Okay, so I just recorded a video about, where is that book? Okay, it's called Guitar Girl, and I think I put it over back where my bag is. But basically, I just did a review on that book, and I did another kind of like book list haul type thing on my other channel, which is I Live, Laugh, Love 90. Um, yeah. So this is kind of like the same video except different because, yeah, it's like the same video, but it's different because I decided to have this kind of on both, and I figured I'd just do the same books but kind of a different video for this. I'm still having issues looking at my camera, even though it has this nice little blue light so I can look at it. But you know, I'm kind of bad at that because I like looking at myself in the screen. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like kind of not redo the video, but just do the same books just in different video so that whoever watches this channel can see that because it is my book channel. So yeah, like I said, just did a review on Guitar Girl. I think I have one book. I already have the LA Candy not book thing up by Lauren Conrad. I already have that book review up. So this is more like my book. This is what I'm going to be currently reading right now. Like, I'm about to start one of these books. I just finished one, which you can watch the review on. And so the premise for this whole thing is, like I said in the Guitar Girl review, I am going through my closet and getting rid of some of my books to give to my little sister. So some of these books in this stack that I have are for younger aged kids. I'm 20 years old, like I've said, and my sister is 12. So some of the books that I'm rereading are geared to lower, like middle school, early high school, because of my little sister. I want to make sure that these books, because I haven't read them in a while, that they are appropriate for her to read. And so far, so good. So yeah, so I'm just going to go through with kind of what I'm going to be reading in these next few, probably month, I don't know. So this first one I'm about to start is called Let's Get Lost by Sarra Manning. Um, yeah, it's kind of about a bully. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not gonna read each back description because I don't have a lot of time, but yeah, she's basically a bully, and she meets somebody, and they help her kind of find her way through life, as usual. This is a book that I am previewing for my little sister. I read Guitar Girl, like I said, by Sarra Manning, so it's the same author, so I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. But just in case, it's a little bit longer than Guitar Girl, which is okay with me. So yeah, the next thing is Pretty Things by Sarra Manning as well. It's about um, it's about four friends who kind of meet and kind of figure life out once again. Pretty sure it'll be okay for my little sister, but just in case, I'm gonna go through and read it for her. Um, this is in no particular order except for Let's Get Lost. I'm definitely reading that one next. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. We all know it's on every single reading list known to mankind. To be honest with you, I mean, I know the story, but I've never actually like read the book before because I've never had to. I mean, it's been on reading lists before, but it's always optional. So I decided it's a classic, and this is the movie cover with I think that's what's her face, Keira Knightley and whoever else. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna read it, and I may or may not do a review on this one just because so many people have read it. They kind of already know what it's about or seen the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I am one of those people who I do have to read the book before I see a movie. So, but yes, Pride and Prejudice, we all know it. Next one I'm reading, or next book on the list. It's not really in any order. It's just a book I picked out. This one I'm previewing for my little sister. You probably all know it. It's called The A-List, and it's about a girl who goes to Los Angeles, basically. Excuse me. It's about a girl who goes to Los Angeles, and she meets people, and she lives this fabulous life in Los Angeles. Who would have known? And it's a series. I only have the first one, so she can buy the other ones if she likes it. If I decide that if it's appropriate for her or not. I think it will be, as far as I know. So, once again, Easy read, middle school, high school, even. Um, it's a beach read, basically. Well, for me at least. But I do enjoy these books, even though I am older. I'm not too old actually. I'm like a young adult, so I guess this works for me. But yeah, easy to read, nothing too hardcore, and just, yeah. Okay, next book I'm reading is called Peaches, which has been out for a while. I know this will be okay for my sister, but I am reading it for her because it's very similar to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which she's also gonna read because I'm also giving her those. But I didn't want to do a review on that because we all know about that. But yes, it's about these three girls, I think, in Georgia. Yeah, in Georgia, um, all there for the summer, and how they meet and how they all become friends, basically. So one of those friendship stories. This book I am not reading for my little sister. This is just a book that I am reading on the side, just for the heck of it. It's called The Morganville Vampires. I read it once and I kind of didn't really focus on it when I read it the first time. It's two books in one. There's like Glass Houses and The Dead Girls' Dance. So I'm gonna reread it. My friend Katina or my friend slash old roommate recommended it to me. So yeah, so I'm gonna read it again. I read it recently, not too recently, but recent enough. It's a vampire series, and I don't like Twilight. I will admit I am not a Twilight fan, but I don't mind other vampire stories. I like my favorite vampire series so far is Vampire Academy. I like that one. I've read House of Night. I haven't read all of them, but um I've read House of Night and Vampire Academy. I haven't read all the books of those series just because I haven't had time to go out and get them. And then I started this one, and I don't know if I like it or not. I have to read it again to make my final decision. This video is getting long, and as you know, I never edit my videos, so sorry. The Glass Castle, this is not a book I'm reading for my sister. This is just a book that I'm reading for my own pleasure. And it's about a family and how they live with their father, who is an alcoholic. And basically, he's like really awesome when he's sober and really bad when he's drunk. Basically, from what I get from the back. The Golden Compass, I know this is going to be fine, but I just felt like reading it again because I haven't read it in a while, and then I'm giving it to my little sister. I don't even need to worry because this book is awesome. Next book is not, I don't think that's from, ooh, that was sticky. This one's not for my little sister. This is The Memory Keeper's Daughter. It's about a doctor who has a wife who's pregnant, and she has twins. And one of the twins is a girl. It's a boy and a girl. And one of them has Down syndrome. And so the doctor, who's their father, decides to put the baby, because it's like back in the day, it's like early when medical technology wasn't so advanced. So basically, this father, who's the doctor who delivered the children, decides that instead of keeping his daughter, he's going to send her to an institution because that's what they did back in the day, and split the kids up. But instead of doing that, the nurse decides to take the girl and raise her as her own. Wow, that sounded weird. So I haven't read this yet. My stepmom read it in a book club and gave it to me and said it was pretty good. So we'll see. This next book is a book that my twin sister, really enjoyed. It's called The 13th Tale. It's about a lady who's written like these 12 books about her alternative lives, which doesn't mean like weird or creepy, but it just means like these stories that she's pictured herself in. And so now this young biographer is going to go and interview her to make a biography since this other lady is dying, and she is going to write the 13th tale, and basically about the story about how she goes about and does that. Sorry this video is really long, but I have a lot of books to talk about. Actually, this is the last one, and then the next one isn't one of those reading books. It's like one of those, like, I'll just say it's like chicken noodle soup for the soul. Background quick, I'll do a little intro on this one. As some of you may know, or may not know, I don't know, this channel's not really popular, so you probably don't know. I'm adopted. I don't have any clue who my birth family is. Don't know. I was adopted when I was 6 days old. I know where I live, like where I was born and all that stuff, but like, no idea who my biological family is at all. So my mom, a couple years ago, got me this book called Adoption Miracles. And so it's just about like really awesome stories about families who have adopted children, or family, or like adopted people finding their birth parents. So it's kind of been like an inspiration for me because I am currently searching for my biological family. So that's just a little side book that I've just been reading like when I'm bored. So anyways, this video is incredibly long. It's like 11 minutes. So I'm going to get going. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or suggestions or whatever, feel free to ask. And like I said, I have another channel, so in case you stumble across this channel before my other channel I just do vlogs on, and then this one I do book reviews on. I do like pretty much everything else on my other channel besides books, except for that one video. There are a few book videos actually. Anywho's, excuse me, I'm gonna go, because now the video is 12 minutes. Okay, bye.